Hello, and welcome to another video of mine. This is just a showcase of every single locomotive that I own. And well, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with Amtrak, we have one of my first engines actually, Amtrak P42 DC number 13, and it's an Athearn DCC ready roundhouse locomotive, and yeah, one of my first engines, and I will never forget it. Next up is my newest engine, which is a dummy though. AMD 103, numbered 803, one of the experimental ones. And yeah, I will probably never forget that either, and you will catch it running with this one a lot. My first passenger locomotive. I will never, ever forget about it, as it has changed the way I have seen HO scale stuff. It's a F40PH in Phase 4, although I believe it is scrapped now. Of course, a Pepsi Can Dash 8. I will always love this locomotive. It is my Amtrak locomotive that is in the best condition at the moment. Now we are starting with Burlington Northern Santa Fe. This is kind of Santa Fe 2926. We still need the shell for it, but we do indeed have the tender back there. If my camera will focus. There we go. This is a random little dummy that I got from my great-grandma when I was about 7. And I got it for Christmas. This is my newest DCC in sound locomotive. I got it for $50 at a train show. Amazing deal. Pretty nice locomotive. One of my first locomotives. My aunt got it to me for me when I was about 8 or 7 or 8. I will never forget it. I love it. I run it when I'm doing DC yard operations, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Basically a copy of the other one, just a little less detailed. This part right here went missing. I have no idea where it went. Unfortunately, this locomotive is broken. The decoder decided to go kaput, and you will not see it in videos for a while, but yeah. One of my first ES44s. This is the other one. It works fine. No further explanation. My first BNSF locomotive, SD70 ACE, and I will always cherish it and love it. My Burlington Route E8, I will always cherish this locomotive, as it goes perfectly with my E7 for stuff like excursion trains. Although I did have to put that horn on there. Right into Norfolk Southern, my only high hood in my collection. And it runs great. It's just forgotten about a lot. My GP38. This was actually my first ever locomotive. Besides my now 2926, this was my first diesel. My second ever Broadway Limited locomotive, other than the E7. This is great. I love it. Southern 4501. I adore this locomotive. I baby it like it is my unborn child. This is some random locomotive. It does not work at all. The rods are absolutely atrocious. And yeah, we just randomly found it in the garage one day. This locomotive we got scammed on. We got it for about $80 off of eBay. It said it was DCC and sound. Basically nothing about it works. Right into Union Pacific. I adore this engine. It is amazing. My first big steam locomotive, and I really hope to get it running correctly one day. This is my only kind of new Union Pacific diesel. It isn't in the best condition. My first DCC and sound locomotive, I got it for $150 when I got the same one, just a different color for $50. I got scammed. But I love it. I like to do triple headers with it. I got scammed on this one too, but this is Rio Grande SD40-2. Said it was DCC and sound, barely DCC. I got this at the same time as my weathered GP38, Burlington Northern. But great locomotive, and it runs nicely. I just need to find something to put a front coupler in there. This is a dummy that I really want to put in a video, but I need to fix the back coupler because, well, it came off. It got super glued. This is my only Rock Island locomotive. It's DCC and sound. I got it for about $125. Has cab chatter and everything. I love it. And it was an old Athearn to begin with, but yeah, I love it. This is a random little, I want to say, Tyco locomotive that my brother got for me from a thrift store, and it's my fastest for sure. And last but not least, my only Canadian locomotive. I love it. I usually put on the end of trains or in a yard when I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a happy new year.